Alright, we got the countdown. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go, 0, go. Okay. We'll start at the sanctuary. Grab this chest. It's bombs. Bombs good. As per usual, the goal is to get 7 crystals to unlock the path to Ganon, and then go fight Ganon. While making as few stops along the way as we can. Ooh! Cape is a mixed bag. Cape could be bad, could be good. You can use the cape to get into the tower in the castle, where the Wizard Aghanim is, and then by killing him, you can gain access to the Dark World. Oh god, Fairy Tree. Okay. It's a mixed bag, though, because hearts, oh god. It could well mean that I need to kill Aghanim to gain access to the Dark World. Hope that's not the case. $100. I at least know I don't need to come back here. Yeah, this is, I like the Twilight Princess sprite. It's a nice sprite. Bird, please. Bird, please. $20. I'm not going to worry about that. Oh, we like to see the mirror. The mirror is one of those items that, like, can really define how your seed is going to go from there on out. It's very vital for several places. So yeah, it's very nice to get early. Especially because you can also use it to delete blocks. So, like, when I go to South Shore, I'll only need to make one stop inside of the dam. So that's nice. I'll just delete the block. It's going to make the basement in this place easy. Not that it's difficult, but, you know. A little bit faster, yeah. Okay, there wasn't anything down there, but let's see this room. More bombs! You know what, bombs, I could use them. Bombs are useful. Sure. From there, we jump into the well. If I may quote Morshu, bombs, you want them, we've got them. Oh, a bee in a bottle. Okay. A bee in a bottle is also useful. More bombs, okay. Money, alright. I have cash to go... Well, more importantly than being able to go fuck up that one boss, I can take the bee bottle and, Ooh, okay, that's acceptable. I can unleash the bee in Mini Moldorm Cave, and it'll kill Mini Moldorms for me, rather than me having to go deal with them myself. Just in case I don't have a sword. Don't get stuck on corners. Oh, blue armor? I hope you didn't get too attached to that sprite's color scheme, because it is different now. But yeah, you can also unleash the bees in bottles. Oh! Yeah, you can unleash the bees in bottles on Mothula. It's true. Zelda is a game that's full of greens, and so... $50, okay. And so, yeah, green on Zelda, not a bad thing. Okay, we run down here. I don't have a sword, so it's faster to go around this way. check the library ledge. Bombs, I could use more bombs, sure. If I didn't have the boots, I wouldn't be able to do that, but the Saku-Racing League loves boots, so boots we have. And this is a sword. We are definitely doing the foot race. Good news. Sometimes people will just, you know, skip the foot race or like run to the end and check it out. Sometimes you'll just jump in and do it because it's like 15 seconds to just do the race. Well, it's a little bit more because you need to get to the race as well. Yeah. I like to check to make sure that it's actually going to be useful to me. I am also going to go over here and I'm going to check the dig spot since I'm here and I have the shovel. And I will save and quit from there. Guard. Bomb. $20. Okay. I pressed down. Alright, that didn't go too badly. What do we got here? Heart piece. Okay. I gotta be just one off from getting a full heart container? Yeah. I also haven't checked the map yet. Shield. Alright. Those can be useful. Sure. $20. Yeah, let's grab it. Okay. Let's run over and do Mini Moldorm Cave. There's a few chests in here. Oh god. Alright. Go be go. Oh, full magic. Don't mind if I do. Oh, the glove. Okay. And there is my next heart up. Okay. Yeah, B definitely pulled its weight there. You know, some people sleep on the B. It is situational, yes, but I like it. God damn it. I forget what I was watching the other day. There was just a line where somebody goes, you know why they call them killer bees, right? Because they kill people. Arrows. Like, it might have... I wasn't watching the crow, but it might have been the crow. Because I was watching somebody react to the crow. Alright, I don't have money for Zora, so I'm just going to do the front lake checks. $20 on the island. Don't need that. And Bridgman here has $300. Okay. You know what? That puts me close to Zora money, but I don't have Zora money. Grab some health. Yeah, you need 500 rupees to get whatever King Zora has. And I'm not there yet. Oh, right. So I'm going to go... No, you know what? I'm going to go to the castle. Change of strategy. We're going to the castle. I was thinking that I would, like, ask my shuffled deck of cards what I should do. Go to the castle or, you know, check Agina. Agina is one check. I can't do anything else in the desert other than check him. There's a couple of checks here. Plus more inside the castle itself. 20 bucks. Okay. And $1. Okay. Not super useful, but it's there. Okay. I'm gonna do... God. Ouch. I'm going to start Eastern Palace, is what I'm going to do. Sahasrara will have 3 chests on him. And there's a bunch of chests in the front of Eastern Palace that I can gain access to, but can't actually, like... I can't presently beat the dungeon, but it's also the only dungeon I can go into other than the castle itself. Speed glitch! Yes, I am trusting the... Ooh! Okay. Alright. I have Zora money, I have the Moon Pearl. What this means is, I can gain access to Zora's domain and buy what he's got. And because I got the Moon Pearl, that one cave behind the waterfall that has 2 chests in it, I can actually go into it. And yeah, there's... So here's the thing. There might be some backtracking. It depends on if I find the bow in here. If I find the bow in the dungeon the bow is normally in, I can beat the dungeon. If I don't find the bow, all I can do is get the stuff from the front. The good news is, backtracking to this dungeon is not that big of a deal later on. Map is not useful. And the good news is, actually, I was going to say the good news is even if I, like, find, if I don't find the bow in here and I have to get out, I'm like, I can use the mirror to escape. Because it warps you to the front of the dungeon. And then I realized, wait a minute, if I don't find the bow, I'm going to save and quit. Big key, alright. This could be interesting. Actually, no, I can't. Alright. So the good thing about finding the big key over there is, if there's like one treasure chest after the big chest, and also the boss after the big chest. And so my brain was like, oh, if you like get the big key and you check the big chest and you still need map, dungeon items, like the compass or the map, you can rule out having to go to that like side of the dungeon. And then I realized, wait, I picked up the map in the first chest. I can't possibly rule out what's over there. Hint tile. Spring Ball are behind Ridley. I haven't mixed in Metroid. That hint does not apply. Mushroom. Well, that's interesting. Wait, how did I end up all the way up there? I have the key. Now I just get out of here. It's it's not that hard because the room is actually just like a square. But like I say that after screwing it up badly. The compass, oh boy. Well, alright. That means the boss has the last item. Can't possibly be a bow. I did get the big chest, didn't I? I did, yeah. Save and quit. Alright. I guess we will go to... Sanctuary. I picked up the glove. I can check the back of escape. We're in business still. There are things we can do. Yeah, for some reason they decided, you know what would be good? A secret passage into our, like, secret passage out of the castle. Ooh. That's very good. I don't need to do Dark Cross. It's got to be the map. And we love throwing rocks. Yeah, that's great. I don't need to do the rest of the back of escape. I will go turn in the mushroom at the witch hut, I guess. She'll give me something. And after that, all I've got left as far as checks I can do is Zora and Agina. Because technically I can't go up the mountain. They want me to have a light source before I do that. Money. Okay, here's the plan. Warp to the house. God, where can I... I'm like, where's a good spot for doing the water walk glitch? I guess Mini Moldorm Cave, and then I just need to, like, run to the right spot. Okay. Glitch set up. It's so strange that there's just a glitch in the game that's enabled by, hey, run alongside a thing. Okay. Yeah, just run alongside a pit using the boots, and it will make a glitch happen. Take the shot, Zora. Alright. Yeah, the glitch happens where you just are able to walk on top of the water for some reason. I don't know. It's weird. Alright. Hook shot. We love it. Red mail. Okay, my armor is, like, maximum now. And another bee in a bottle. Okay. And the good news is, because of the way I've done this, I should have another water walking stored up. I also, the fact that I picked up... What are you? Heart piece. I don't need to worry about that. Okay. The fact that I've picked up the hook shot does give me a slight edge over the gal hosting the race, because Saku does not do a Harapot. Oh no, it's a bot! God, at some point I need to deputize somebody. Alright. I am not at all Twitch savvy individual, so in terms of like stream tools and whatnot, I don't know. And obviously, during a race, I am not stopping to like ban a bot. Also, I love that that's clearly a Russian bot as well. We'll run over here. Bombs, okay. I have struck a buffalo skeleton. Oh, there we are. Okay. Yeah. Okay, are you my lamp? You're $20. Alright. I'm gonna bite the bullet. I'm gonna do Hyrule Castle. I don't necessarily want to do the castle, but here we are. I don't think I have any other checks to do. The good news is, I'm only doing the front of the castle. I'm not going upstairs. And in fact, upstairs in the castle is not actually in logic yet, because I don't have a lamp. You need a lamp to go fight Aghanim. And the fact that I have the mirror means I don't even need to worry about death warping out of this place. Small key. Small key. Yeah, death warp is an awkward technique where you just take a lot of damage and then die. So it takes you back to the front of the dungeon because it's like you get to start over again because you did badly. How did that not hit him? Let's check the stun prize. It's $5. Give me that key. Give me that, oh, map. Okay. The castle map doesn't cover the sewers. That is good. It means that the map for the sewers is still in the sewers, and there's only one chest left in there. Yeah, we call this area front of escape, and the place that I dropped into over by the sanctuary is the back of escape. I don't know if that was faster or slower than hitting him with pots. Titan's Mitt. Okay. Well, that only really opens one check for me, so let's go do it. Go open up the King's Tomb. Which, I don't know if that's canonically supposed to be where a king is buried, but it's a fancy tomb, so that's what people call it. It's just money. What the? What a... Well, now I'm confused. I didn't miss anything. Oh my god, you know what? Did I Ah, don't tell me, but I think I may have forgotten to... I may have forgotten after dropping off the mushroom at the witch's hut to actually collect what she made for me. No, I picked it up. Okay. Alright, so it's not that, so I am very confused. Without the book, I can't get... Without the book, I can't get into Desert Palace. Without the bow, I can't continue through Eastern Palace. And without the lamp, I can't gain access to the Dark World. I'm like, what could it be? Yeah, I drained the lake. Oh, wait a minute. No, I got the Titan's Mitt. I do have Dark World access. Through Kakariko Village in the back, I can pick up the rock. Oh my god. I'm a dope. This is... Oh... I'm getting game show brain is what I'm getting. Okay, run over here. Grab that rock. Yeah, you know when somebody's on a game show and you're like, how could they miss that answer? It's so stupid. And it's like the reason they missed that answer is because they had game show brain. You know what? Skull Woods is an easy couple of checks. I'll go there first. And I have the cape, so maybe I should check Bumper Ledge too when I'm done with Kakariko. Yeah! Yeah, Bumper Ledge can only be accessed with the cape. And I have the cape, so I can access the Bumper Ledge. This place is a crystal dungeon, so I will need to finish it at some point, but I need... Oh! The hookshot is a very useful item. Yeah, I need the fire rod before I can do the rest of that dungeon. That is certainly a unique use of the hookshot, I will say. Even in Zelda, it's usually depicted more as picking you up and bringing you to the weeds. I'll grab that key and then I'll take it back and I'll do the rest of the first part of the dungeon. The fun thing about Skull Woods is it just has an extra key. Because there's a locked door that's just there to troll you. There's the big key. Which means I'm missing... 2 items. Can I get this to work? No. Okay. We'll do this the easy way. Wow. Give me that chest. Small key. Wow. Thank you, Skull Woods, for being completely useless. Alright, since I'm over here, let's go check the bumper ledge, which I can do because I have the cape. Master Sword! I want it! I know what's gonna happen. You're gonna happen. Okay, you know what? It'll be good to have a sword upgrade. If you time turning off the cape at just the right moment, you can get a push off of that bumper. It speeds things up by about half a second, but you know, it is a race. And since I'm over here, I'm just going to go ahead and check this. I always see some people come in here and they're like, I am going to pull up all these pots on the left. Those all have bombs. The flippers, oh, so useful, so worth it. I can swim. I still haven't... No, I did a map check, but I didn't look at everything in the Dark World. Flippers are good. It means that while I'm over here, I can also check the catfish. We all like a catfish, right? I just need to throw something into his pond to upset him. And he'll be like, here, if I throw this at you, will you go away? And the answer is usually yes, because there's nothing else over here for me. It's one check, it's very out of the way, but I like to do it. And there's honestly not going to be a better time. I will throw the rock. Well, it's a skull-shaped rock, but it's still a rock. In the Dark World, rocks take the form of skulls. It's spooky. Alright, catfish, what do you got for me? Flute? Heart. Okay. You know what? Health is useful. I'll take it. Save and quit. Back to the town. I'm leaving a copy of Zelda here to keep the guards distracted. That's the story with the other Zelda. God, you know in the Matrix, they have, like, all of the, all the people that can just turn into agents at the drop of a hat. And they're very much like, you know what? All of those agents, yes, they're people, but any of those people could also be an agent any moment. So you need to count all of those people as potential enemies. And, like, it's supposed to be like a fucked up thing that has you be like, everybody's a threat, and I can't, like... Yeah, like, I could conceivably have to gun down any of these people. And I need to not be concerned about the fact that they are people. And, like, I forgot to do the treasure chest game. And I'm just looking at this situation, like, I just ran through, like, 3 green guards out there. $20. Each of those guards is a person. The thing is, they've all been mind-controlled by Aghanim, so, like, this is very much a situation where, like, when I defeat Ganon, the guards all go back to normal. They're still guards, so it's still ACAB, but, you know, they're not trying to actively overthrow the kingdom anymore. Let's go over here. No, you know what? Before I do that, digging game. Yes, the Kingdom of America is under attack. I'll go to help them, and I'll bring the Triforce of Courage to aid me. If you don't hear from me in a month, send link. The way the digging game works is basically the number of digs I need to do is randomized. The prize was 10 arrows. I hate it. Okay, 10 arrows, not a good prize. That said, I can do the blacksmith chain. Okay. I'm like, do I need to do Thieves Town? I do not need to do Thieves Town. In theory. I have to say in theory because I may need to do Thieves Town if, like, the fire rod or the ice rod are there. Or the hammer, for that matter. Alright, we'll just use this on the stairs for no good reason. We will return this dwarf to his boyfriend. Here you go. Step out. They are hammering. It would be suitable if they gave me a hammer. They gave me bombs. Dwarves, why do you have bombs? Alright, purple chest, get. I now have to take the purple chest to a locksmith. With a couple of stops along the way. Yes, these bull guards will notice me. That's okay. 300 bucks. I don't need your money, but okay. This is going to sound silly, but that was load-bearing cash. That man has become a tree. $5. I don't need it. Okay. So without the hammer, gaining access to this side of the Dark World, or the other side of the Dark World... No, I don't want the map. I wanted to throw that rock. How did I manage that? Gaining access to that side of the Dark World is a little bit tricky. Just a little bit. God, what would I like more to be in this purple chest? The hammer would be nice. It's nothing useful. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to check Hype Cave, and then I guess I'll do Swamp Palace since I'm right here and I can do it. And we will see if Hype Cave lives up to its name. My dash timing, incorrect as always. Good times. Although running into the bomb doesn't seem to have done anything to me, because I have the best armor in the game. Hype Cave is a total disappointment. Last week it was pretty good if I recall correctly. I don't remember what all it was in there, but I do remember being like, oh man, Hype Cave was actually good this time. It's just there's so many checks. You walk in, there's 5 things right there. So you're like, this cave, we're hyped for this cave. One of my... Oh god. I just realized my Go Live notification still says this is my first attempt at this racing league. Thanks, Hint Tile, for no useful information. This is what, like my 4th race? There was that one seed where it was just $20. The gag prize for everything, $20. Compass? Not off to a promising start. I should not be getting bullied by these water skimmers. The good news is we can skip a room. Oh, right. I don't have the hammer. Technically, I'm not supposed to be here. But the one place that requires the hammer, I know how to skip. I know how to skip. Come on now. Why is this not working all of a sudden? There we go. Okay. You know, some people might describe that as time lost, but it's still gonna get me through this dungeon long before I find the hammer. We are sequence breaking right now. That clip is not outlawed in this racing league. I checked the rules. And I got the fire rod. You know what? The hammer sometimes is. You know, we love Nathan Fillion even when he's playing a dick. Oh, no, no, no. Fire Snake, why? So technically I'm supposed to check in there to get like a key before I flood the place. But since I did that glitch earlier, I was able to just get an extra key. Oh, you know what Nathan Fillion has in common with one Matt Mercer? Both voiced cowboys. There's my big key. There's $5. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, Nathan Fillion was the voice of Vigilante in the Justice League cartoon. He did a fantastic job. I mean, the fact that I really enjoy the character is also probably unbiased, you know? Alright, small key. We're going into the back. That one is tricky to get sometimes. I just picked up that pot through the enemy. Or, not through the enemy, through the statue. Which technically I shouldn't be able to do, but I did it. A map. And money. Alright. Dungeon, you're starting to disappoint me. There are 2 more chests, I believe. This one, which is bombs, which I guess makes up for all those bombs I used getting in. And whatever the boss has. God, I don't know what it was. I saw Matt Mercer is going to be doing some other voice coming up where I was like, oh, that could be good. I think I remember specifically saying that it was something that I needed to remind Otto of, but now I don't even remember what it was. I don't think it was D20 related. It may have been a video game thing. I know, Matt Mercer doing a voice in a video game. Come on now. I don't think it was Warcraft. Well, I got nothing useful from this dungeon. See, this is the issue, is I don't remember. So, it could have been anime? Maybe? I don't think so, but it's possible. I don't think I will be able to recall... Ow. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go finish Skull Woods. Yeah, I think my best option for figuring out this riddle is probably going to be just Googling Matt Mercer and, like, checking upcoming work. Because I remember thinking that it was something that, like, could be relevant to Otto's interests. Possibly because I know that he was interested in, like, the Cassidy Cole voice. And so Matt Mercer could be doing something that, like, could also supply voice lines. Yeah. So I'm like, if Matt Mercer's doing another voice that has, like, similar, like, properties, then maybe that's another place to pull from. It's like when I was pulling examples for, like... How do I pronounce... like, Euro C? I always have said Sandalin. Is that not right? Okay. I was gonna say, I've heard you say it. God, I even looked at, like, a guide on how to do the key dash. Goddamn. I looked at a guide on how to do the key dash, and I still screwed that up. Alright, we're through here. Don't beat me up. I don't have anything in my bottle other than a bee. Oh, this might be tricky. Get him, bee, get him. Oh no, the bee gave up. But it's the good bee. It's supposed to stick around. Okay. You know what? That was a pretty good moth fight. Which means the one remaining chest I need to go back in for. Which is fine. It's right near the start. I have the mirror to get out. This is no problem. And chest is worthless. Okay. Yeah, it's like when I was pulling voice lines for like Dahlia, and I was like, since the same actress was like, here's the same actress provides the voice lines for both Louise Belcher and Maple Pines. I was like, they sound the same. Give me them both. It's like if somebody went with H. John Benjamin as like a voice, they could just go like, all right, here's Archer, here's Bob, here's Coach McGurk. The Master from Venture Brothers, he's also that guy. I am, of course, an ardent defender of H. John Benjamin. People like to slander him by saying that he doesn't have range. And the fact that they think that just shows how much range he has. This dungeon is worthless to me, but I'm here anyway. The first 4 checks are easy enough to grab. Small key, we hate it. No, I can go up this way. No, I can't go up that way. That's the second way I gotta go. Yeah, H. John Benjamin. You know, the thing is that so many of his characters, like, he gets hired to just do that voice. The flute! Oh my god, it was worth it. It was worth coming in here. Anybody who didn't dip into the front of Thieves' Town will be at a severe disadvantage. I don't want to check Meyer, but I could very easily check Meyer now. The shed, at least, and Checkerboard Cave. Big key, it kind of had to be, so this chest is something? Oh, yes, alright. This dungeon, so good to me. Lamp means I can do dark rooms. Whoops. Flute means I can fly. But yeah, H. John Benjamin. On Home Movies, he also provided the voice of Jason, who sounds nothing like his standard, you know, Bob Burger, Coach McGurk voice. But Home Movies is also old enough that people don't really remember it. So, if somebody remembers him from Bob's Burgers instead, I can say he provides the voice of Jimmy Pesto Jr. Well, there you go, Otto. You remember what Jason sounds like. That's H. John Benjamin. The bow. Oh, that's huge. Meyer Shed, worth checking. Meyer Shed's always worth checking. I don't know what it is. Meyer Shed is just so often got a key item in it. I love it. We're also going to check Checkerboard Cave while we're over here. And Checkerboard Cave has health. I have plenty. But, you know, who can never use more health? If I recall correctly, Desert Palace is a crystal. So I'm going to go in and get it. Yeah, it's a red crystal. My second red crystal. I'll be able to check Pyramid Fairy. Yeah, technically you're not supposed to get into this place through that side entrance, but, Dark World fuckery, we do it sometimes. Hint tile says, Mist Form is in the catacombs. Oh no, they've started including Castlevania hints. Another game that I play sometimes, and I know fairly well, Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Alucard gains the ability to turn into mist in the catacombs. Now, I do very frequently call that my favorite game of all time, and it is really damn good. I recognize that I play this a whole lot more than I play that, though, so who knows? They're both masterpieces, you know, why should two kings fight? Dash, whoop, whoop, okay. Heart. Alright. Done in the main part of the dungeon, let's go to the back. Which is where the boss is. Desert Palace is always interesting because it does this thing where you have to, like, exit the dungeon and then walk to a different part of the dungeon through, like, the outdoors. It didn't work. There's a technique called the key dash where you will just dash through a door that's locked rather than, like, having to actually stop and bounce off it like you saw me do there. It's weird to line up. It's dependent entirely on, like, how closely aligned you are to a tile. Red Cyclops, you can just stay there. Alright, we're gonna get our fire rod out. Because I know the graboids are vulnerable to fire. Yeah! I didn't one-cycle them. I didn't two-cycle them. There. The compass! It's fine. We got the other crystal. We can't quite... Oh, God. There is a glitch that I could, in theory, make use of. But I don't really know how to do it. So we're going up the mountain. There's a lot of stuff up this mountain, including an old man that I'll rescue right now. I did all of this in the dark last week. I will also never call those 3 sandworm bosses by their proper name. To me, they are simply the graboids. It's... Oh... I wonder if that... Otto, is that a movie you've seen? Tremors? With the sandworm monsters? Excellent. You ever watch any of the sequels, though? Alright, Spectacle Rock is 10 arrows. 1 rupee there, not worth doing. I will say this. Hang on. Tower of Hera is a crystal, so doing that would be a smart move. But I'll do that after. No, I won't. I'll do it now. Yeah, so the Tremors sequels decline in quality significantly. The first sequel is actually pretty entertaining. They couldn't get it's Kevin Bacon in that, right? Yeah, they couldn't get Kevin Bacon back for the sequel, any of the sequels. I mean, they did sort of replace him, but like, it's recognized as not the same character. So there is that, at least. There's just another dude who happens to be in the town who is sort of filling his role as Fred Ward's doofy sidekick. But basically, there's a town in Mexico that has like an oil field, and the oil company is like, oh no, we have graboids. Let's hire the guys who dealt with them before to deal with them. What am I checking that for? Oh, I don't need to do the basement. There's nothing in the basement. That's very nice. Yeah, so they just they hire Fred Ward to come down to Mexico to fight some sandworms, and he gets down there and he's just like, all right, we can do this, sure. And then the company also hires, of course, the comedy for the movie, Burt Gummer. And Burt Gummer, of course, is the gun guy. And he's the one character who appears in all of the sequels and also all of the movies. And also all the sequels and the TV show. He's the only character who returns for the TV series. They didn't even bring Reba back. Okay. Reba definitely had a much better show to work on than the Tremors TV series. I didn't even watch the Reba show, and I can tell you it was better than the Tremors TV series. Let's check Paradox Cave before I go to the Dark World. Now I wonder if Reba ever covered Big Iron. She would. Single arrow. Oh, the troll chest. Money. And... oh, the mirror shield. When I get there, that'll make Laser Bridge easy. Here we go. Okay, from up here, I continue my ascent on the mountain, and then I'll go over to the left. First I'll check up here. Bugnet is on the floating island. I don't think I need the bug net. I'm not going to go out of my way for the bug net. It's good for putting fairies in bottles and also bees. I have no further use for bees, and fairies I'm not too concerned about. I have 900 gold. I can easily just buy blue potions. The real trick with potions versus fairies is you have to drink the potion before you die. And some people don't want to think about wasting potions, so they're like, I'll just not get hit again, I'll be fine. And then they get hit and they're not fine. And I strive to not be those people. I walked right through that bomb and I don't even care. You're the way up, right? This is the way up. I don't understand why some people do a weird, like, hookshot technique in this room. When it's janky? $10 arrows, we don't like that. $20, we don't like that either. Let's check Hookshot Cave. There's my hammer. Alright. That solves many problems. There's a red potion. Speaking of not needing fairies, red potion will replace a fairy. $300, alright. You know what? I have the hammer. I just dodged that guy like nobody's business. So good. Fairy? Fairy? Which one of you has a fairy? You do. I have the hammer now, I may as well finish up here. I didn't think to check. Oh well, it's fine. Oh my gosh, I'm doing terrible in Hookshot in the Spike Cave. Alright. And you are... heart piece. There's all my health back. Well, alright. Are you magic? You're not magic. Okay. What I didn't check was I didn't check what medallion I need to get into the place. Turtle Rock. And that was probably a mistake. But I'm not going to go back and check now. I have the hammer now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to check the bomb shop. And by the bomb shop, I mean I'm going to buy a bomb from the bomb shop. And I'm going to check the Pyramid Fairy. The bomb shop will definitely have bombs. The good news is... I'll take that. The good news is it will definitely have the big bomb. There we go. Would you describe the big one as a bomb-ass bomb? Excellent. Okay, so the bomb, I can't run with the bomb because pressing the button to run also sets the bomb down. Ow. There are techniques you can use to run while you have the bomb, but I am for some reason not doing them. I know how. It's just, you know, sometimes you can accidentally place the bomb down. If you hook shot, and then as soon as you're done grappling to something with the hook shot, start the dash, the bomb won't be placed. Alright. $50. Quake! Okay. What does the Pyramid Fairy give me? Blue potion. Oh! That's much better than red potion. Take my other bottle. Red potion only heals health. Blue potion heals both health and magic. which, for obvious reasons, very useful. And, oh, Bombos. Okay. I'm just going to call it. Having picked up both of those medallions, I have 66 and 2/3% chance of getting into the dungeon. Turtle Rock requires a medallion. There's only 3 medallions in the game. If I use my Scott Steiner math, I have a decent chance of getting in. You are a pendant. I don't need you. But it might be worth dipping in. It's probably not worth dipping in, because it's not even the pendant I returned to Sahasrahla. But while I'm here, since I've now got the lamp and the bow and arrow, I'll open the place up, and then I'll mirror over to the light world and clear out Eastern Palace. It is open. I will check the first chest just to see what it is. If it's the ice rod, I will leave the dungeon and probably not come back. It's probably not the ice rod, but that would be nice. If it was the nice rod. Small key, let's get out. It's important to know the first chest takes all of 30 seconds to check. It might be something I need. You never do know. Oh my god, I psyched myself out. I did a dash, I successfully navigated the balls, and then I walked right into one. It wasn't intended to be innuendo, but we can definitely count it as innuendo. Alright, so we're just going to head straight to the back here, because as mentioned previously, getting to the boss in this place isn't too bad. So I don't mind backtracking here. Oh, he died from just one. Okay. I don't even have the good arrows. What the heck? I'm not accustomed to that at all. Yeah, easy enough. So many people just don't use the sword to hold their position, and I don't know why. Ah! Even when you do it, sometimes you get greedy, and that's what happens. Alright, how fast can I kill these guys? No, I missed. So, if you shoot the first of those knights with 2 arrows to start off, I'm going up the mountain. If you shoot the first of those knights with 2 arrows at the start, then he is weak enough that 1 arrow will kill him. The one issue is you need to tag him before he turns red. And I didn't do that. So, not the smoothest Armus Knight's kill you can get, but it was acceptable. Alright, so the reason I didn't check before was because I didn't think about it. You need the hammer to gain access to Turtle Rock. I I'm rolling the dice. I'm taking my Scott Steiner math, and I'm going to see if I can get into Turtle Rock. It's that cave? Paradox Cave? Yeah. Yeah, that's how you get up the mountain. On that side. Alright, was my gamble correct? My gamble was correct. You remembered that it's a specific fucky cave, though, and why it's called what it is. Paradox Cave, so named for the fact that if you jump down a pit in it, you wind up on a floor higher than the cave. Sweet corn on pizza is a great choice. I always see that. I never agree. Corn on pizza? I don't think so. Alright. So, we are hoping... I should have asked the heart of the cards, but I did not. We're hoping we find an ice rod in here. We need the ice rod to beat the boss. But that's literally all we need. God, I'm also technically only like one item away from being in go mode, which is weird. That is the wrong item. That is... Small key, the map. Go mode, of course, is slang in the Link to the Past Randomizer community for when you just have all the items you need to beat the game. There are several items that I would like to have on top of what I already have, but I don't really need them to beat the game. They would just be very nice. What? 2 of them? You are supposed to be dead. Whatever. Be dead. These chain chomps are pain chomps. Another small key. Okay. Yeah, strangest fucking pizza. We ordered a Meat Lovers, and it had corn and onions on it. I'm like, what the... What? They did not understand the assignment. That or, you know, the class pizza party, the teacher fucked up ordering. I could see that happening too. Yeah, I don't know what it is. And like... Alright, I already don't like onions. Oh, Zelda turns into Sheik. God damn it. Yeah, apparently it's a very controversial position to hold to not like onions. People will tell you just you're wrong if you don't like onions. And I don't know. They taste like poison to me. Because you know what? They kind of are poison. It's just that they're a kind of poison that won't kill an adult. Yeah! It's like, do you know what my response was when my ex didn't like bacon? More bacon for me. You know, some people are like, how could she not like bacon? And I'm like, I don't know. It just means that when she orders a burger, she gets the bacon on the side and it goes to me. Yeah, pickles are another good example. I don't really care for them that much. I get like a once in a blue moon craving for a pickle, but it's never enough that I would be like, I'm going to get pickles. You know, I'm never going to the store to buy pickles. Oh no, I only have the shit sword, so it's going to take me multiple swings on these guys. Get back in here. Really? Yeah, you know, it's... Okay. Some pork, I like. I like ham, I like bacon, I like sausages. If you give me a pork chop, I don't know, I don't care for it. You know, if you give me pork roast, I don't care for that either. Compass. Yes, Otto, but you don't necessarily, you know, we know plenty of people who are Jewish who don't keep kosher. Ah, that didn't work. I mean, that works. But at the same time, you could also just be like, I don't really want that right now. Ow, I got hit. Yeah, I have never been, like, forcibly subjected to sauerkraut. But, like, I can't imagine that would go over well. Like, who looked at cabbage and said, I want that to be more wet? Okay, well, the bad news is we did this dungeon and didn't find the hook shot. Or not the hook shot, the ice rod. Oh god, the sauerkraut cake, yeah. I saw that. The cake guy made a cake like that. I should have asked the heart of the cards. Alright, is it black I'll do Misery Mire, red I'll do Eastern Palace. Black, it's Misery Mire. 9 of clubs, don't steer me wrong. Wait, can I even do Misery Mire? I think it was Quake. Wait, I did Eastern Palace. It would have been Palace of Darkness I was checking. It's easy to do. Wait a minute. Before I commit to Misery Mire, I don't necessarily need the heart of the cards. I'm gonna go do Ice Palace. Holy shit, I almost did a dungeon I didn't need to. Or at least I presume I don't need to. Ice Palace, let's go. I'm like, I need to do Ice Palace. I knew I was missing 2 crystals. What the heck is wrong with me? Race ROMs don't have spoiler logs. That's not a hint. That's just a fact about the game. Oh god, how did I run out of arrows so bad? Right, Armus Knights. I'm like, I had more arrows than I had bombs. Or the other way around, more bombs than I had arrows. Oh my god, stop missing! I need to kill all of these penguins. And get a compass. You know, I have a gruesome thought, and it's that I hope Magic Bat doesn't come into play here. Because I kind of... since I had the mushroom and the cane the cane of Samaria at the same time, I kind of passed up the ability. I did this all wrong. There's a trick you can do. Fake powder, where you trick the game into thinking you have the powder to get the bat out of its prison, and then it will give you a treasure. You know, I'll take that magic, and I will set that thing to blue, and then I will do the bomb jump. I will attempt the bomb jump. I didn't do it right. Ugh. One more shot. Alright. It's not super critical that I get the thing off here because I have the red cane. So I don't need to necessarily do tricks to get around. Why am I stepping on that? I don't need that. That bomb might have been nice. Oh well. And we're back to full-on arrows, so that's good at least. Yeah, my family was like oddly understanding of me being a picky eater as a child. It was fine. Red boomerang. I don't have the big chest yet, or the big key yet, so I'm going in the hole. Yeah, I would like... So they would like make food, and there was a decent chance it would be something I wouldn't want to eat. And so I would like... just sort of get a different meal made for me, or like... I don't know, maybe like... Okay, it's probably not like best to think of it as like a this is a meal they made for me, but sometimes I would just get like, you know, KD as like instead. It's like, oh, we're having pork chops and Joe's gonna have some craft dinner. I'm officially allowed to call it craft dinner in this race because it is hosted by a Canadian. And yeah, it's not like it's a challenge. Although I will say I make a much better pot of KD than my mother did. Go to these hint tiles. What's wrong with these hint tiles? It's like I have the best armor, I shouldn't... Oh, somebody's already done! Jesus! Yeah, you know what? I'm really not that far behind, all things considered, so that's not so bad. I did make a few errors here and there. If Ice Rod is in this dungeon... Oh! Silver arrows. Okay, well, we like that. Ice Rod would be great. There's the big key. All right. Yeah, Ice Rod would be great. I could also stand to pick up a better sword. Half magic. I do like reduced magic usage. Map. Well, the good news is any remaining items are actual items. Now jump into the hole. The fact that I have the big key means I can just clip through like that. Small key. Not what we're looking for. We'll take it. I don't really have any other options, but, you know. God. Ugh. Remember what I said about knowing when to use a potion? It is... No, of course I don't have enough. Alright, now is the time to use that potion. Blue potions are very useful for that. Oh, somebody else finished. You know what? Let's use Bombos. Get out of your thing. I'm going to fight you. I got a poke on him, but I didn't get damage? Whatever. He's dead. Give me... Oh, no. I didn't get the ice rod. Well, you know what? I needed to come here anyway. It's fine to not get the ice rod. We'll step out. Activate the flute, and we'll, I guess, go back to Meyer. I did ask the heart of the cards, and the heart of this card said, do Misery Meyer. I know the rules as written say that you can't get hints from people. I don't think that counts for the heart of the cards, though. Oh, Wizrobes die from a sword beam. Well, that's handy. Bomb. As soon as I get that ice rod, I am... God damn it. As soon as I get the ice rod, I'm out. Just face tank everything, just walk into stuff. It's fine. There's a chest up here. It's the first chest of the dungeon. I don't think anybody doesn't get this first. Big key. Alright, respectable. Compass. Not quite what we're looking for. Can't do this. So off we go through the back. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the half magic item in the game. I don't know, like, in my mind, Link is more bard than straight up warrior. Because he's just got so many magic items. And, like, he plays a flute. Like, let's be real, if you're going to make Link in, like, a D&D setting, yeah, bard would probably be the go-to. Alright, I don't have any small keys, so we're gonna check this chest here. Small key. Alright. I have an opportunity. I'm gonna check the big chest while I'm here. God damn it. I'm like, I know how to glitch through that little wall. I'm going to do it and check the big chest. If the big chest has the ice rod, great. If it doesn't, there's another chest right next to it that might. Small key. And you are... a map. Oh, God. Alright. The good news is, if I have to fight the boss in here, it's just Vitreous. I have... God damn it. I do have a thing that he's weak to. Oh no! The crystal switch is in the wrong position. I'll come back for that. Normally this leads to the big key. Let's find out what it is now. I'm not going to run up and check the hint tile because they've been trolling me all night. 20 bucks. Oh God. Okay. Ow. I barely have any magic left. Please stop draining my magic. There's a crystal switch. Am I going to have enough magic to light these torches again? Fortunately, I have potions. Or had. I have no potions now. Be the ice rod. It's bombs. Alright, well if anybody asks, my logic for doing Misery Mire wasn't necessarily Heart of the Cards asking. We can just pretend like the reason I went here is because it's also the green pendant, and that's another check. Oh, Lord. Any one of these enemies could theoretically have full magic in it, which would have been great to pick up when I was out of magic. Use the boomerang, and I can go through here, bomb that. Right, my stun prize is trash. The good news is, I suppose, I can... when I go over to check out what item I get for turning in the green pendant, there's also... Palace of Darkness is right there. So if I don't get the ice rod off of Vitreous here... Why did that one eyeball drop a rupee? Weird. Give me ice rod. Small key. What is going on? Right? Can't spell ice rod without an I, and that guy's got plenty. We're going to 2 real quick. I want to be prepared, so I'm picking up more blue potions. Okay, we're going to number 5. I will enter the... Yeah, I'll enter the Dark World. I'm thinking that, like, going from Sahasrahla to the... Going from Sahasrahla all the way over to Palace of Darkness is kind of a little bit out of the way, but it's actually not that bad. In fact, it's not really out of the way at all. I don't know why I was humming and hawing. I just need to pop the mirror right here. Oh, look at that. Pixel perfect. Give me the ice rod. $50. Fuck you, old man. Alright, Palace of Darkness, here we go. You know what? Black will do Palace of Darkness. Alright, we're going with the plan. I just had a thought where I was like, what if it's in Thieves Town and by giving up partway through, I have, like, screwed myself over royally. That could be the case. If somebody was like, you know what, I found 2 good things in here, I'm going to keep looking, then they very well may have found the missing ice rod, like, an hour ago. But I don't think that those folks would have finished this race up in quite that amount of time. You're probably a small key, aren't you? I don't know. I'm 100% theorizing here. And I will know for sure when I finish this dungeon. It also definitely couldn't have been that the ice rod is... If the ice rod was on the pedestal, that also is something that sometimes you have to worry about, but I'm not worried about it this time. Arrows. Fairies? Compass. No, I need to hit you. Come on. There we go. Otto, I don't know why you're saying fairies. Oh! So those red guys, those are what we call anti-fairies. I'm going to check the other place first. Though, curiously enough, small key, alright, if you throw the magic powder on an anti-fairy, it turns into a regular fairy. And then you can get your health back. Or put it in a bottle. Unfortunately, I don't have magic powder. It is very useful. Ooh, Dorito sword. Ouch. You know what? I'm glad I came over here, because the Dorito blade will be very useful in Ganon's Tower. The map. Tell me that's the last dungeon item. It is. I have 2 more chests and a boss item. I like my odds. Bombs. And you are half magic? Okay. It'll be faster if I start from the beginning again. So, I know half magic isn't, you know, the thing necessarily. You know, I need the ice rod, that's not the ice rod. But I will say, getting half magic will actually help me a lot when it comes time to use half magic. Or, half magic will help me a lot when it comes time to use the ice rod. Words, come on, Joe. Because the ice rod and the fire rod both take magic, of course. And half magic reduces your magic consumption by half. Which is, obviously, quite useful. Oh! We have another person finished. It's Saku. I'm not beating the other Canadian, it seems. I need the hammer. I still need the hammer. Turtles die. I may quote the Shredder, tonight we dine on turtle soup. I did not place that dash quite right. It's okay. Check this technique. By holding my sword out, when I take swings with the hammer, I bounce back less. Meaning I can get back in there and hit him again much quicker. God damn it. Hold still. There. One silver arrow to the face, and he's dead. Ice Rod? Bombs. Oh no. Oh no. You know what this means? My elusive Ice Rod is in Thieves' Town. I did 2 pendant dungeons I didn't need to do. Though now I'm curious about what the, what did the magic bat have? Like, unless I'm gonna find the powder in the dungeon and then the magic bat has the ice rod, I suppose it'll remain a mystery. Ow. The good news is that since I've already emptied out all the chests in the front, I know to just go to the back. You know what the worst part is? Is that, like, I absolutely could have been... I had the cape when I came here. So the boss wouldn't have even been difficult. It's just I looked at it and I was like, oh, that's the red pendant. I don't need that. Ow. Like, the way that basically everybody plays, skipping this dungeon was the right call. It's just sometimes... randomizer logic will screw with you sometimes, and what makes the most sense logically based off of statistics will not pan out. And you can't really account for that, you just gotta roll the dice. Ow. Lizards do a lot of damage. I've got red armor, and they're still doing a full point of health each. If I didn't have this great armor, they'd be like doing 3 hearts of damage a hit. And they're just little lizard guys. What were you thinking, Nintendo? At this point, you actually aren't supposed to have any better armor. Those guys are supposed to just rock you. Now, I will say, I suppose I didn't have the hammer at the time, so coming in here might not have been a good idea, depending on if the ice rod is in the big chest. Yeah, I had the big key. Alright, it's not in this chest, so it could be on the boss, it could be in the big chest, whatever the last item is. I'm going to check this chest before I go upstairs. Compass! Okay. Alright. The ice rod is hidden somewhere on that kidnapped maiden. It could very well be exactly where Otto is imagining. Also, I know I have, like, the Moon Pearl in terms of, like, being able to not change shapes when I enter the Dark World. Why is Blind just able to appear like a lady? Current affairs are shocking. I couldn't say it better myself. Why? Come back here and take damage. My strategies on Blind are not great. There, he's dead. I suppose I didn't take that much damage. Ice Rod? No! Oh, wow. I don't want to imagine, but it could be on the pedestal. It could be on the pedestal. If the ice rod's on the pedestal, then I don't understand how those people finished so fast. But I'm gonna go check. Wait. Yeah, I've got them all. Alright, let's see what we got. I don't usually pull the pedestal, so this is, the blue cane. You're not the ice rod. I am genuinely perplexed. I didn't skip anything. I thought I had the mirror out. I am super confused. Did I... Yeah, I blew a hole in the chicken lady's house. I checked the sick kid. Yeah. I don't have powder, so I can't do the bat. I bought your thing. Yeah, I did all the Kakariko checks. I got the Master Sword off of Bumper Ledge. There's one more chest in back of Escape, but it really can't be it. Well, we'll go have a look anyway. Wait, why did I shoot a sword beam? Ow. Getting beat up by rats. Yeah, like this can only be the map. It's the ice rod! Okay. Alright, okay. That... what? How? How? What? Do they share a map? I guess front and back of Escape the castle all just is one map. Alright. That's on me, apparently. This is a learning experience today. Oh, I thought they were separate maps. Knowing is absolutely half the battle. You know, if I had like point redeems and stuff like some of your fancier YouTubers, Twitch streamers, whatever, I would totally have one that's the G.I. Joe thing, except I would like Photoshop it so it's your host Joe, and I would try to make the audio match that as well by like layering in multiple instances of my own voice. Unfortunately, I do this once a week, so I'm not going to have an audience quite significant enough to get channel redeems. God, I am going to just have to, like, report back to the rest of the folks doing this in the race room. Be like, I thought Dark Cross had to be the map. I screwed up. In terms of screw-ups, pretty big. Led me to do 2 dungeons I didn't need to. If I thought to check there before coming to Turtle Rock, I'd be done by now. I'd have a good time by now. The good news is I can try to get through Turtle Rock as quickly as I can. I've already picked up everything else, so I just need to go fight the boss. What do we think the boss will have? My money is on the book. Book of Medora. That is my prediction. Which is useful for getting other items, but it's not something we need. Basically, the Book of Medora will let you check writing. It lets you translate the ancient Hylian language. Or possibly Hylian, depending on who you're talking to. I've always said Hylian. And the fact that I'm pretty sure they even call it like Lake Hylia, so I'm calling that as precedent. I suppose... They probably say it in the new game at some point. I think this is right. It was not right. Yeah, I think they say it in the new game, probably, just because I know you go back in time and, like, Zelda meets the goat that is, like, I guess her great-great-great-great-grandfather. I love that trick. It doesn't even save me much time, but it looks cool. But yeah, Goatman would be like, oh yeah, I'm totally an ancient Hylian. And she'd be like, in the future, we call them Hylians. Alright, Firehead, come out. Okay. Don't... You're supposed to be blowing up. There, dead. And then he will give me something in a crystal. Am I right with my book prediction? It's a heart piece. Not even as useful as the book. Which means the book is probably in Ganon's tower. I've opened everything else. But now we get to actually run over and check Ganon's tower, which is, I'm sure, where everybody else is by now, and I am far in the dust. Lionel's I can just sort of plow through since I've got the Dorito sword. We love a Dorito sword. And you know what I haven't done for a while? I'm going to have a drink of water. And I encourage my audience to do similar. Alright, we'll check this side here first. There's 2 chests right at the beginning. Alright. Then we'll check the left side. Ow. There's the big key! Oh wow! Big key right at the front. Okay. That's actually very good. I can just speed through Ganon's tower then. Take hits, take hits. It doesn't matter if I take hits. Let's draw these guys out of here. Mimics are silly creatures. They are, as the name would imply, just mimicking your movements. Didn't do it right. Didn't do the key dash right. Okay. Yeah, mimics mimic your movement. And you can just sort of not move if you hold onto the wall. Ow. I cleared out all of those spikes, still managed to get hit. So that was actually technique I just did there. That was an intentional fall in the pit. By falling into the pit, I gained invincibility frames, which allowed me to dash through the balls. It wasn't me clumsily falling into the pit. I can understand why you might think that, but it wasn't. 100% on purpose. Exactly. Tactically sound maneuvers. Graboids, come on out. There. Graboids are defeated. Some people will use, God damn it. Some people will use the silver arrows to kill those guys, because the silver arrows will kill them in one hit. Arrows are a lot more finicky, I find, than... Whoops. Arrows are a lot more finicky, I find, than fire rod shots. So, I have my preference. God, I missed him. Speaking of expert tactics, the red cane in that room is dynamite. Out we go. Alright. Let's grab this full magic. Don't get hit by the eye lasers. I definitely need small keys. Give me small keys. Ow. Bombs. Okay. You know, it's probably fine. It is probably fine. Small key. Okay. Like I said, it's probably fine. Yeah, I have gotten to that room before, realized I was lacking a small key, and just was like, oh no, and had to go all the way back to the start of the dungeon. Let's get it. It's bombs. Switch to our cape. Just so I can do this. I don't want to deal with the room. Alright, we now fight the wizard. His face has troubled many a young person. Nintendo clearly designed him with the intent of him being like having just a shadowed face. And he's got like this weird tiara thing going on. And so, like, many people's brains just interpreted the gem on the tiara as his mouth. And myself included. So he's just doing an O face. He's dead. Now, I understand that what they had to do for, like, the end fight here, they're like, we don't want to make the player run all the way back to the pyramid. So Link summons the bird. Bird doesn't work in the Dark World. Immersion broken. Where's consistency, Nintendo? Alright, let's kill Ganon. If you were a burrito, what kind of burrito would you be? Spicy burrito. Ow. This is why we have potions. They call this Pity Corner. You can sort of stand there and wail on him. It's not perfect. I didn't wail on him enough. I should have just used the cape. Oh, I didn't get him in time. He still got the bat out. No! Oh no. Ugh, I had him too. I just caught... somebody forfeited the race. So, while we were there, somebody gave up. Will one of you guys please give me a full magic up? No, none of you will. Greedy bastards. Wait a minute. Pyramid Fairy gives blue potions. What am I doing? Yeah. Forfeited means that it's just me and one other person. I am willing to bet that I'm not the only person who got screwed over by the ice rod. Alright, Cannon. Burrito, burrito. How? I must have gotten enough hits on him. Ow. And now I have enough hits on him. Okay. Okay, so I want to get in position. I was in position, but unfortunately I didn't have enough magic to make the lamp work. Come on down, Mr. Ganon. And die. Okay. Ganon taken care of. To answer Ganon's question, were I to be a burrito, I think I would probably be... Is a quesadilla a burrito? I did do it! I didn't get last place, presumably. Let me go up and touch the Triforce before I declare that. Triforce get. Okay. I'm done. I'm not last. There's one other person still going. Oh, man. Yeah, so, interesting seed. 4th place, 2 hours, 19 minutes, 26 seconds. I am now going to fast forward through the end credits and end sequence to see what I'm sure is a ridiculous completion rate, because I did all dungeons. The powder must have been in Ganon's tower somewhere, which means I don't know. I think finishing the race is good enough. I don't need to go and jump back in and be like, what's around that I missed? One thing that I like to do, and I don't really do it that often, is you can go and you can annoy the dwarven smiths, because you get a hammer of your own, and they're hammering on that metal for no good reason. And you can also wail on the metal with them using your hammer, and they yell at you to stop, because you don't know what you're doing. And in the randomizer, they actually just replaced, instead of saying, hey, cut it out, they'll instead yell, don't take our gerbs. Which, I'm not like the biggest fan of South Park, but that is a fun bit that they did. My sprite was produced by Fishwaffle64. Saku is in the special thanks section as a mover and shaker in the community. Let's see here. First sword found a half hour in. A half hour? 50 minutes on the flute. Hey, the other person finished just behind me. 7 kills with the Master Sword, 5 with the Tempered Sword. I used 1397 magic. If only I'd saved 20 magic more. 62 bonks. I did not intend to do that many bonks. 13 save and quits. 178 out of 216 items. Ridiculous. Yeah, well, that was fun. A bit of a heck of a seed that screwed me over at the start. I never did get the book, didn't get ether, didn't get the powder. And the end credit sequence doesn't tell me what was on the magic bat, so it will be a mystery forever. But yeah, that feels like, since the race is done, a good place to leave off for now. Thank you all for coming out to watch me do this. Otto, thank you for staying up late enough to watch me do this. Oh, yeah, so I'm going to call it there. Thank you for tuning in. I have once again been your host, Joe, and I will see you both on Discord.